Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is February 26, 2025, and we are looking at Proverbs chapter 26 today. Now, before I get too far into it, I haven't told you yet, but quick reminder. Actually telling you for the first time will remind you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last day of the week that I do this. So Thursday morning I will share my devotional, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I will be away. I'm going to be on a retreat, and getting to be able to break away to do these just doesn't work on those retreats. But I am grateful for the fact that I get to be present and serve in that community and help with those men retreats. And so I will be renewing and refreshing while I'm serving. And, I've learned that I need that. And so while I miss a few days, about twice a year or thereabouts, I think it's a good thing for me. And I know that you're going to miss it. But the good news is, even if I'm not here, you can still read the proverb that corresponds with the date, right? And you might remember something that I shared before, since I've done this every day for going on 4 years now, maybe 5. 2020. I started it in 2020, so we've been doing it a little while, right? So just FYI for you. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Random. Good morning to everyone else that's watching that I don't have a comment from, that I didn't see. All right, so today we're looking at Proverbs chapter 26 and verse 8. Proverbs 26, verse 8. This was a random choice for me this morning because there was so much. But looking at the fool that Solomon is talking about, and decided on verse 8. Giving honor to a fool is like binding a stone in a sling. And without going into too deep of a detail about what a fool is, you're probably looking at one right now. You understand that all of us can be fools at times, right? And Solomon says, putting someone in a position of honor, having them fill a place, is just as ridiculous as tying a stone into the sling. Now, if you've ever, as a child, I decided I was going to learn how to throw a stone with a sling like David did. I was going to get good at it. And I would put the stone in the pocket, and I would wrap the string up, and I would twirl it around, and by the time I was ready to release the string, the stone was gone. It just kept falling out. It would go all over the place. It was ridiculous. And I couldn't figure out how to keep the stone in the sling. Well, I could tie the stone to the pocket and it would stay, but then when I was ready to release it, it wouldn't go. It wouldn't fly out. And even if it did, it wasn't consistent on how it flew out. It was ridiculous. And Solomon is saying, putting somebody in a position to have a warm body filling that spot is just as foolish as going into a situation where you need to be very precise and accurate with your stone. Otherwise, that bear or that lion, like David had to deal with, might maul you. You need to be so precise that you hit David right between the or Goliath right between the eyes, so that he can't cut your head off. Right? You need to be able to get that stone to fly out. Having the right person is much better than just having a warm body. Being able to put the stone in the sling and know how to use the sling so that the stone launches in a straight direction is critical, right? Giving honor to a fool is like binding a stone in a sling. So here's the thing, guys. First and foremost, there's multiple places in Scripture that talk about don't go chasing after things, let them come to you. If you're chasing after a position, you're chasing after a title, if you're chasing after something that you want, there's a good chance you may be the fool that ends up in that position. And it'll be just as dangerous as tying a stone in a sling. When the time comes, you may not be what's needed there. On the other side of it, if you're in a position to choose people, that is a really difficult position to be in. You never know if you're making the right choices. But I can tell you this. Nobody is better than just a warm body. It's exhausting. I know. I've lived it. It's really tough to choose someone and put your trust in them, especially if you've been burned a few times. But if they're the right person, a little more time won't hurt you. Choose the people for the position based on every piece of information you can gather. And then recognize that they may still be the wrong person, but that's okay. But don't be in a hurry to fill a position or give a title just because you need the title filled. Because giving honor to a fool is like binding a stone into a sling. So as you go about your day today, remember this one thing. Don't chase after it. And if you're in a position to fill it, don't be in a hurry. Things that are worthwhile are worth waiting for. Things that endure are patiently put to prayer and persistence. And when you do it that way, the stone will come out of that sling. Precise, to strike exactly where it needs to strike and do what it needs to do. But if you're in a hurry, you may end up with a stone that doesn't come out when you need it to. Just something to think about today. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.